Hello dear YouTube friends, and I do hope you're all keeping well. Or should I say ciao in this case, my dear YouTuber friends. Hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. This is another early release preview video of an airport that's upcoming from Microsoft Flight Sim. And as you can see, this is somewhere in Italy, aka the Italian, lovely Italian flags. Let's see if I can pronounce this one. It's the Olbia Costa Smeralda. That will do. Version 2 airport. Now, it's marketed by Orbx, but it's designed by a chap, Matteo. I won't butcher his name. I'll put his name on the screen for you. So even though it's marketed by Orbx, it's designed by Matteo. I've got to say, this is something that's come from completely out of left field for me. I did not expect this. I don't own version 1. I don't even know if I've flown in this area in the sim before. Some of the detail of this airport is absolutely outstanding. There you go, that's the airport name. Aeroporto Olbia Costa Smeralda, or something of that sort. I'm just going to call it Olbia Costa version 2 just for the sake of my terrible pronunciations. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick tour of this stunning, really is this one, chap, stunning looking aircraft. I'll give you the details of when this is going to release. Show you a couple of internals. This does have internals as well. Night lighting. Show you a view from what it's like to take off from the airport and land. Then I'll come back and give you my conclusion. You don't want to miss this one. So let's not dilly-dally. That was terrible. I apologise, Italian friends. Let's get on with this video. Okay, so let's start you off with the usual tour of the externals of the airport. Details, let's give you them first. It's to be released on the 18th to the wider public on the 18th of December. So today is the 12th, the day I'm recording this, so about 6 days time. Looking on Orbx Central, the price seems to be around just over £18. There may be £1 or £2 to add on to that. Version 1 owners, again, you get the discount. You get a 60% discount, so you're just going to be paying a few pound, what's that, £5 or £6 for this, or the equivalent in your own money, essentially. So not bad at all if you own version 1. If you don't own it, this might be worth picking up. Even if you don't own version 1, this airport might well be, well, is worth picking up, but I'll get to that in a moment. So there's the main sort of, well, it's not the arrivals, but it's the main, it's where the names displaying for the airport itself, like I showed you before. Look at these flags. You don't see many flags in Flight Sim, and it's a shame. They're dotted around here or there. Look at the way they're animated and textured. That is fantastic. I'm gonna link the airport product page for you down below in the description. Apparently got lots of, it has lots of 4K texturing throughout. Sort of HDR texturing as well, as is shown. I mean, look at the quality again on that of the texturing. I'm running most of my graphics on high here. I'm just using my Xbox 360 controller. Links to the video I did on that, on setting up a drone cam to move around. Let's come to this part of the airport. I've got AI traffic turned off. This aircraft is part of the scenery. 10 points for anybody who can tell me the name of that aircraft. You've got little chaps there maintaining it. Oh, there's one at the back there too. What's he doing? Checking the fin there? The tail of the aircraft? The fin? Aircraft have fins now? Well, perhaps. And there's other buildings here as well. Again, with high quality texture. Look at the texturing on that. And with these Orbx products, you tend to get outlying buildings as well that you wouldn't normally have if you don't have this aircraft add-on installed. So just take a look at the car park there. Now, this is something you don't see in typical airports. I believe that I used to visit Verona Airport because I've got a friend who lives in Brescia in Italy, and in summer it can get well over 40 degrees, so I believe the roofs here on the car park are to protect the car from heat. Protect the cars from heat rather, so you know, if you leave your car and go back to it, you're not going to be sort of scalding yourself when you step into your car or sit in your car. So I believe that, but that's neat to see. So obviously the airport's been updated for the 2023 layout. I've got to say, straighten up camera, I've got to say it has a unique look at it. I mean, the surroundings help. Look at the mountains, look at that for a picture. I mean, look at that, it just has a flavour of Italy, doesn't it? I mean, obviously you've got the Italian flags showing that, but a real flavour there. I believe this is the sort of gateway to Sardinia, or something of that sort that I read on the product page. What a lovely airport this is. I'm going to be doing it as well to fly in and out of. Look at that. There's apparently an extra airfield around here. I've not found that yet. I'm going to leave that for you. You can explore that yourself in 6 days' time. Let's come and look at some of these buildings. Will these be quarters for the staff here, or do people actually live here in these buildings? Because they look like little sorts of apartments, don't they? Or condos of some sort. And look at this, they keep adding detail. They didn't need to add detail on this part here. Look, you got these little trucks here. Is that the food truck? Looks like it. Gourmet, yep. And they're loading that up there from the building. Little sacks and things down here, and pallets and goodness knows what. And again, the mountains of the background. What a romantic, just has a unique look to it, this airport. I've not come across, oh, what's that, a little model of an aircraft there as well, that I've not seen in other airports. Pretty sensational. Again, it's marketed by Orbx, but it's actually Matteo who actually designed this airport. And you know, it's good to see third party people in fact coming on board and designing these airports to an exceptional standard. Look at that. Now the jetways are animated as well, similar to the Leeds Bradford's video that I did a while ago. I'll link that down below for you in the description as well. So if you got an airliner, you get these animated jetways there, which is nice to see. Oodles of detail there, look at that. And then you come up to the taxiways there, look at the amount of details. And of course on the runways themselves, up to the typical standard there. Let's get actually on one of the main runways, which is over here. Typical texturing standards there, and look, wow. Actually, I've not yet seen this part until now. And again, that is beautiful, isn't it? So when you're taking off or coming on to land on that, that is going to be an absolute treat. What's this down here? Okay, yep. So there you go. Just take you around here. So runway 5 there. Get that view of it. Then the airport's yonder. What's all this down here? Oh, there happens to be more. Wow. Now, yeah, that'll be an added building as well, wouldn't it? What is that? So I'm seeing this for the first time. I'm just finding these added details. I mean, look. It just goes on and on and on. Another little car park at the back there. What's this down here? Now, like I said, some of these internals are... You do get internals with this add-on as well. Hey, hello chaps, how you doing? I'm just passing through, don't mind me. It's a nice car. Bellissimo, very nice my friend. Very nice. And come back up. Yikes, a Dougal. This is fast. This is a massive surprise to me. You know, when I was approached by this, a few creators were approached by Orbx to do this. I thought, I'll take a look. Go on, I'll give it a go. Actually loading it in and seeing the vast amounts of exquisite detail on this. I'm so glad I was asked, and I've got this early preview. Feel mighty lucky at the moment. Okay, so that's a quick tour of the airport. Let's now go to night lighting and internals. Okay, so let's give you the night lighting of the airport. I know a lot of people like to see this. Yeah, it's nicely lit up. So we'll start down this end, shall we? Speed up the drone cam a little bit. There we go. And then come across to the airport. As you can see, the car park and airport itself is nicely lit up. So it's just to give you, I'm doing this just so you get the full flavour of what you get with the package. It's rather nice, doesn't it? And then we turn around and then you've got the runway there. Plethora of lights, of course, which is ideal so that aircraft can see where they're actually landing. Yeah, so the runway's nicely lit up there. Gotta say, I do prefer this in the daylight though, that's just my preference. Some airports can look spectacular at night time. This one I prefer in the daytime. And whilst we're here, let's just slow down drone cam, not so I stop to about there. There's some internals on this. So we'll just come down here. Is this the one? I think it is. Looks like it. Yes, indeedy. So there you go. You get this kind of this is the departure and arrivals lounge here. Speed up a little bit. That's nice, isn't it? Now there's no animation that once again with the folks, but do you need that? It's nice to have internals in an airport. I've got to say, look at the quality and textures of the floor in there. Very nice material, I've got to say, and all these characters around. Departure board there, so it's the departure lounge, isn't it? There we go. Let's just speed up a little bit, slow down a little bit. There we go. And just zoom around all these little paintings and things. Let me just change the time of day again there. Just using flow. I've got it set in August just so we get live weather, just so we get better light. There we go. So that's, like I said, I prefer the look of the airport during the daytime. I've got to say. Look at the quality, nice shiny flory textures there, really nice reflections and little pictures of Italy all flashed around. Oh, you can take some stunning screenshots here, can't you? Have your aircraft parts outside and take a screenshot. So there we go, and that's pretty much the extent of the internals, but it's nice to have them. Once again, well done. If I go down one, there you go, it kind of destroys the illusion, doesn't it? You just got people sitting in thin air, so you need to come up to this floor to see the internals. So there we go. Very nice to see. What I'll do now, just for brevity's sake, I don't want to make this video too long, I'm going to take off and then approach the airport to give you that view of it, park up, and then I'll give you my conclusion of this Faboso, is that right? Airport. So let's do that now. Okay, slight change of plan as I'm taking off from runway 5 here. Look at that runway. That is wonderful, isn't it? There's a view of the airport as you're taking off. That is, it just has a unique look, doesn't it? Let's just straighten up here. I want to take off. Okay, okay. 182, we can take off. Raise the gear. Look at that. That is something to behold. Again, I love reviewing these new airport add-ons because I fly in an area. Look at that picture of the lake there in the background too. Whoa! That is beautiful. So what we'll do, I'll just... Do you want to stick with me? It's pretty sensational. So as you leave, look at that. Yikes, a Dougal guy. And it's just the first time I'm doing it. I hadn't taken off before this point. I was just going to take off and turn around and come back for a landing, but My goodness me, this has got to be an area I must fly around now. Thank you, Orbx, for letting me review this. That is beautiful. So you're flying out there. Whee! I mean, that's just Microsoft Flight Sim areas, isn't it? But look at that frame of the airport behind, even from this distance. That is going to be wonderful to turn around and approach. I'll fly out a little bit and turn around and come back. So there you go, just a quick turnaround there, just to fly back towards the airport. I have to do some straightening up, but you can see that. It's not just the airport, it's the surrounding areas, isn't it? So you get that lovely airport and you fly out and come to areas like this. It's why we all love... I know I moan and make the odd moany video about things that Asobo do wrong, but we can't live without this sim, can we? So I hope you do forgive me for that, Asobo, but, you know, I do have to be fair to the people if we have issues as well. FPS, no drop of FPS. Typical with Orbx products or products marketed by Orbx. Generally fine, you don't have any FPS issues. As you can see, this is as smooth as a smoothest smooth. It's very nice. There's no problems here. Couldn't find a smooth analogy there, but no FPS issues. Coming into land, quick and dirty here. Put another notch of flaps in, why not? So we slow down, and you can see the detail of that runway coming up there as you're approaching it. Isn't that a picture? With the mountains in the background there. I do sound over enthusiastic about these products, but you know, it's real enthusiasm. This is the first time I'm approaching this airport. I'm loving it. Loving it. You may see this in other videos as I'm practicing procedures or goodness knows what. Could this be my new flying place now? There we go. Let's bring our aircraft down. See if I can get under 100 again. Doesn't really matter if I do or not. You're going to touch that. Oh, 77. Very nice. And then we can slow down, bring the flaps up. Give you that picture. Can I take this strange old taxiway to our right here? Can indeed, just about. Not sure if that was proper procedure or not. But hey, it's me. Keep my throttle up a fraction. Good grief. This 182 always wants to motor ahead, doesn't it? And as you approach the airport... Oh, well chaps, okay, I didn't mention, of course, if you get early access Orbx products, if they go on Central, it's for PC only at the moment. This will probably, hopefully find its way to Xbox. I don't have any information on that, but generally airports like this do, but PC only at the moment. Releasing on the 18th of December. Can you tell I'm going to give this a huge recommendation? Absolutely brilliant. Unique looking airport. I mean, look at it. It's very unique looking. Yes, the surroundings help, but it just feels like you are in Italy. When I go to Verona, it's giving me that vibe. I'm landing and I'm actually in Italy, which is amazing. Matteo, you did one heck of a job there. And it's nice to see new people, people other than huge corporations, getting involved and designing airports like this. Look at it. Outstanding. Chaps, if you own version 1, it's a no-brainer. If you don't own version 1, treat yourself. It's coming up to Christmas. You are going to get one heck of an experience from the airport itself. Where am I going? Oh, I'll just come over this grass verge. Sorry, ATC, but I lost my way a bit. Oh, it's even animated there as well. Yeah, the grass bumps. Isn't that nice? Huge recommendation from me. Buy this on the 18th. You won't regret it. Anyway, chaps, do let me know your thoughts on the video. Stunning. Give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I'll be seeing you soon.